Hello everyone. At some point in our life, we were all easily able to talk to anyone at any time. As children, it was easy to be social and to talk to other people. But at some point in our life, we started to isolate ourselves and not be so easily social anymore. I want to talk to you today about the fear of socializing and my own personal experience with it. I also want to share some of the most common misconceptions that prevented me from being able to talk to people. And last but not least, I want to give you a 3-step solution that really helped me get rid of this fear. Let's jump right into the video and talk about my personal story. Let's go. Okay, so let's start with how I became scared of socializing and why I even isolated myself in the first place. My family was split up from the early days. My father left my mother when she was pregnant with me, and therefore I never really had a home with a working mother and father figure together. We also moved a lot. I probably moved 7 or 8 times between the ages of 5 and 18. Therefore, I never really settled in one place, and I never really found people that I could stay with for many years on end. At some point, this led to a switch in my brain flipping over because, I shouldn't be getting close with the people around me because I'm gonna move again anyways, so why would I become close with anyone? Also, we moved quite far at one point when I was 11 or 12 from the whole east of Germany all the way to the other side, to the west of Germany. The mentality and the type of people that lived there were totally different from the people that we already knew. So that led to us not really finding ourselves home there. And for me as a teenager, in my rebellious years with really good friends in the east of Germany, that led to the biggest problems of them all and the strongest isolation that I experienced throughout my life. It only got better when I moved out of my family home and I went to Dresden, the city that I always knew I loved most, and that really helped in the end. But the journey was moving a lot, not settling anywhere, and encountering types of people that I really didn't get along with. So again, you see, it's quite a problematic combination of things that happened to me. It's not that one take-all thing that really isolated me, or that one problem or encounter or thing that happened that made me so scared of being around people. It's more a combination of life and circumstances that I didn't have any control over. So if that is somewhat similar with you, and you have your own unique set of circumstances that happened to you, I hope that this video can help you, because I think that in the following chapters, I don't discriminate. And every person, no matter the circumstances, will find some help and some clarity through the things that I say. I try not to focus on one type of person or one situation, or just on my own. I try to formulate my solutions and ideas in an objective way that anybody can gain something from. If you're interested, just keep watching. I'm gonna go into the common misconceptions very, very soon. Okay, let's jump right into the misconceptions. I chose 3 misconceptions that I really wish I didn't believe in for so long, because they really held me back in understanding that I was a social person and that I didn't have to be scared of social interactions. Let's go. The first one I want to tell you about really gave me the biggest relief, because it is that social phobias aren't a permanent problem. While there are a couple of people that really have medical problems and that need to consult a therapist about their social problems, most of us can quite simply go against it, because social media and the daily distractions and the ease of connection we have online simply robs a lot of us from the ability to go about actual social interactions. There's a really common misconception that there's introverted people and extroverted people, and that this means that some people are made to be alone and some people are made to be with others. Actually, introversion and extroversion only refer to energy depletion around other people. That means that introverts and extroverts both need to be around other people, and that just because you are an introvert, that does not mean that you are not made for social interactions. It just means that you need more time to recover from them than others. All of us crave social interaction, and we all need it to some extent. Don't beat yourself up if you are scared of it, we can solve this problem. The second one is one that I found myself in really much. It was that everybody has to like me or the world will end. I think we all know this idea. If you are watching this video so far, then you probably really know this idea. We are in a group of people and we are scared that what we want to say will not resonate with everyone. So why bother saying it if someone could dislike us for it? Actually, if someone doesn't like you, that is totally fine. There's always going to be some people that like you on the one side and some people that don't like you on the other. Don't beat yourself up if not everybody likes you. Actually, you do not need more than 3 or 4 great people in your life because you don't have more time and energy to spend on relationships and friends anyways. I went out in the beginning of this year and talked to many people. And what I figured is, if from 100 people, there's 2 or 3 that you really resonate with and that you really like, that is a big win, and that you shouldn't beat yourself up over the other 97. And the last one is the most practical one, but it also provides a lot of relief. Oftentimes, when we do something embarrassing, we think it will last forever. We will be laughed at for eternity and nobody will ever like us again. But actually, the reality of the matter is that after 10 seconds, most people in the room have forgotten it, and the ones that gave more attention to it will have forgotten it after 5 minutes. The worst things that happen to you will be forgotten after not much more than a week. So why would you ever bother if in a week time nobody cares anyways? That were the 3 misconceptions. Let's move on to what I think is a cool 3-step solution that can really help you with your social problems. Let's go over. Okay, into the 3-step solution. I have devised a 3-step plan that I think will help anyone with social problems. And you can be relieved because the first 2 steps don't even really require you to get out of your comfort zone or even talk to people. In step 1, I want you to simply understand the root cause of your issue. This first step requires introspection. It requires sitting with yourself and thinking. Maybe you want to just stare at a wall. Maybe you go for a walk outside. Anything you can do to get your brain running and to get you thinking is awesome. And then start asking yourself some questions like, why am I scared of social interactions? Who caused me to be this way? Is there a situation that made me scared of social interactions? Do I want to solve the problem? And many more questions like that. Maybe I will devise some more questions, put them in the description so that you have a list that you can go through. But the most important part is try to get some clarity on what it is that caused you to be the way you are. We all have some kind of cause and some kind of origin story. You can find out yours and get it to the forefront of your brain, because don't forget, that's what we want to change. The second step is to start living it up with your existing friends. We all have some friends, even if it's just 1 or 2 people that you really like and that you regularly spend time with. Go towards them and start being more of yourself around them. Start giving some more energy into their encounters, because chances are, if you are scared of talking to anyone else, then you are not giving your existing friends 100%. Try living it up with them. Try doing some new stuff, being a bit more fun around them, having a bit more humor and exerting a bit more energy. And what you will see is that the more you get free around them, you express yourself around them, the easier it will become to, just by the matter of fact, talk to other people that are in your proximity. The easier it will be to make your friend group bigger, because people are going to see how much fun you are having and they're going to naturally gravitate towards you. And it will make it way easier for you to meet new people, because your boundaries and your walls are going to go down the more you open yourself up around your existing friends. Now comes the hard part. It's time for number 3. In this 3rd step, you have to talk to people, because we can really think through all of this and we can live it up with our existing friends all we want. The actual goal of eliminating our social problems needs to be solved by going into social interactions. And it needs to be solved by going into social interactions that are new and that are scary for us. It doesn't help to be with the same 2 or 3 people all the time if your goal is to eliminate your fear. So start talking to people and start slow. You are around other people that you don't know multiple times a day. You can just hit them up with a hello. You can even just smile at them. And over time, you can slowly and subtly increase the amount of talking you do with other people. I did this in the beginning of the year, and it didn't even take me a long time to hit up some of the first conversations. And I actually met some people that I like and that I still occasionally chat with during this time. The hardest challenge that I set for myself was talking to one person every day. And I did it for around 3 months because it was second nature at some point. It didn't take a long time to be really easy to do. But I started slow and I just said hello to people, maybe 1 or 2 sentences. Then I started giving some compliments and smiling more at people. And now I just find myself being at ease in every conversation that I have around other people. And it became way, way easier very quickly. This was the 3-step solution, and that already brings us to the end of the video. If you enjoyed the video, I sincerely hope that it's going to help you along your journey of socializing. Feel free to leave a subscription and check out any other video that might interest you. Have a nice day, and bye-bye.